Usec,
Good evening. Good evening.
Usec, recent days, parami yung mga crowds sa mga shopping areas, mga commercial centers. Are you planning any new directives or exhortations to local government, siguro sa barangay, to improve crowd management, crowd control? Meron po ba kayong mga pinag-uusapan nila, especially in Metro Manila?
Well, even before that, when we were trying to implement the quarantine and the lockdowns, we already mentioned that to all LGUs to create ordinances for proper monitoring, for contact tracing, and crowd control. That goes along with crowd control. That's why if you would see, Mayor Isko Moreno in Divisoria managed to so far do that in controlling the number of shoppers. But I agree with you, ako, nagpupunta rin naman ako sa mga shopping malls. I'm surprised with how SM North EDSA is, napakarami pa rin, parang walang pandemic, and including Trinoma. That's why I think we really have to call the attention again of city mayors, most especially on highly urbanized city areas, to monitor the shopping malls. Not to mention, yung mga dine-in restaurants,
Yes.
That's one of the reasons why there are a lot.
Yeah, but Usec, if you don't mind, yesterday we were talking to Nabotas Mayor Toby Chanco. Tapos kanina I was watching the news and reading the news with Mayor Zamora in San Juan, and it's one thing to remind LGUs, to be mindful of these things, but they're also saying confusing din yung messaging from the national government. And because even earlier I was watching para spokesman Harry Roque basically encouraging people to hindi tama mag-malls tayo kasi it's the economy, kawawa rin yung, which we also understand. But would you acknowledge that even on the national level, there is a very conflicting messaging here na ingat pa rin kayo, disiplina pa rin kayo sa malls, but at the same time, the message is, go ahead. In fact, Harry Roque said kanina, sa totoo lang, maluwag pa rin yung mga malls eh.
Yeah, I haven't watched the total interview of Secretary Harry Roque. But we believe there's really clarity as to the national policy with the local government, because we always conduct monthly meetings with them and clarifying on the national policy. As a matter of fact, there is an IATF resolution number 79 amending the omnibus from the age of 18 years old and 60 to turning it to 15 years old ang minor, and 65, increasing it to 65. Na hindi po pwede pala, yung 15 and below and 65 and above, they're not allowed to go to the malls or elsewhere. Kaya na siguro yung 18 to 50, from 16, 17 and 18 who are minors, yeah, yung sinasabi nyo can be allowed with parental supervision to go to the malls. But for senior 65, I'm sure hindi naman 65, you could still attend the malls if ever.
Teka, sino tinuturo niyo, Usec?
Oo, taka lang, ha?
Sino pinapakinggan ninyo?
Yun nasa taas po, yun nasa taas.
Si Ami.
But policies is one thing, protocol is one thing. What we're talking about is the messaging. Ano ba yung message? Should people stay away, or is government encouraging people to go out? I think that's what even the mayors are saying. We really doon kami nalilito.
I could just follow what our secretary of the DILG just mentioned during the meeting. Yung kanina kong madaling araw na broadcast nila, na sabi ni Secretary Anyo, for Christmas parties, totally wala, carolings wala, any social gathering wala. So looking into that messaging, it's very clear on our end that talagang pinagbabawal ang social gatherings. And based on what I'm listening to the doctors a while ago, tama naman po sila.